Hey y'all, I'm in Boise now and I'm actually at Whole Foods. I'm actually looking for some food. I found some items that I'm going to show you in a second, but I want to show you these plantain chips that I just found. They're not organic, but the concern I have is there's this Proposition 65 warning label on the back. And if you know anything about Proposition 65, what it talks about is that it can potentially cause cancer or reproductive harm. So I'm going to put this back. I was just curious about these plantain chips. I'm going to get those. But I'm going to show you what I have in my cart. So just the usual fruits, vegetables, and since I'm traveling, I'm actually doing jackfruit. This is organic, and I'm going to do some Spanish rice. I also have in here, guys, a bag of potatoes. So one fun fact about me is that growing up, I've always wanted to go to Idaho and get some potatoes. So whether or not I eat all these potatoes this week, they're going back home with me. So this is kind of like my souvenir for being in Boise. All right, I'm going to wrap up here and get back to the hotel. See ya. So the whole idea is that you can definitely, if you take time, when you travel, you can definitely still maintain eating more plants, taking your health back one meal at a time. So it's a part of sightseeing. Get out to the Whole Foods, see what's different, look at the pricing structure, see how that's different, and get to see the sights while you're going to the Whole Foods. And I'm actually staying at a hotel that has a kitchen. So that's the other benefit of traveling. So just a little bit more planning. It doesn't cost any more to stay at a hotel with a kitchen. But the advantage of that is that you can still prepare your own foods. And if you stay at the Marriott Residence Inn, they have all the glass storage containers. So after you cook, you can maintain your food. I do have a travel blender as well that I brought with me. So that travel blender is how I'm going to make my smoothies in the morning for breakfast. See you soon. All right, family, we are back in my room. I'm going to give you a quick tour and show you also what I purchased. So typically what I like to do is get a room that has a kitchen, not just a mini fridge and a microwave, but something where I can actually cook a few items, store the items. I'm going to show you how this hotel actually comes with the storageware and the glassware and the spoons and knives and everything else. The dishwasher, things to make your life easy. Okay, let's focus on this. So these are the items I showed you in my shopping cart that I got from Whole Foods. We have a bag of apples, oranges. These are red potatoes. Had to get my potatoes. I like to always try different varieties of fruit. So as you can see, this is the Meyer lemon. If I can hold it still. This is a cosmic apple. So I'm going to try that one. I don't think I've had cosmic before. And I actually do enjoy when I'm on the road some cranberry and pomegranate juice. My splurge item, I would say for the month really. But just my salt fix for the week since I don't have all the seasonings I normally have to cook my food with. I have some organic jackfruit. It is pre-seasoned with garlic, salt, pepper, and that's it actually. I have some organic Spanish rice, also pre-seasoned with different herbs and spices. I have some kimchi. There's a good chance I won't finish this week, but I'm going to try. Some spinach, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, bananas. I already ate one of those. Some carrots. So these would be things I munch on, as well as some grape tomatoes. So between that and for the salad, but I also will cook with these as well with the potatoes. Some pineapples, a nice snack, and then I have some trumpet mushrooms. So if you've never seen a trumpet mushroom, they remind you of a trumpet. I'm gonna have those to eat. I decided to go with the pre-diced onions. I normally don't do this, but since I'm on the road and I want to maximize my time and not overdo it with the cooking, I went ahead and got the onions already prepped for me. Some avocado already ripe, and that is it. That's it. That's not it. Actually, I decided to buy a spice blend. So everything this week is going to taste like whatever this tastes like. And that's it. I used to travel with spices, but that can get to be a bit much, especially when it's in glass. So I decided to just try a spice blend this time and see how that works. Hey, so you don't have to guess where I am, in the kitchen in my hotel room. And I just want to show you what I got cooking here. This is the jackfruit. It came in this vacuum packed seal, and I'm really just warming it up, to be honest with you. This spice, this Nordic Forager spice blend, smells amazing. Amazing. And I have my trumpet mushroom, king trumpet mushroom, which I already cleaned off, washed it. And just so you know, I wash things usually with baking soda and water, but since I don't have baking soda and water, I just use a little dish soap just to clean it off. Because these were loose trumpet mushrooms, so you pick them. And I'm going to go ahead and chop this up, put this in my jackfruit here. I'm going to show you here a little bit, so hopefully you can see it. So really, I'm just going to cut the whole thing. I'm just going to slice it. I have no rhyme or reason for this. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And this is the only knife available. Let's see. Oh, here's a sharper one. I'll try this one. This one might cut a little better. Yeah. So I'm just going to cut it, and then I want to cut it long ways. I also have the rice going. So I chose mushrooms, kimchi this week, and jackfruit for my added protein. And I say added protein because vegetables have protein in it, believe it or not. So this whole notion that you have to have animal products to get adequate protein is totally false. You get your full complement eating a variety of fruits and vegetables every day. Okay, this is a weird piece. I probably should have just shredded it with a fork so it could match the jackfruit, but that's okay. And I am not cooking with any oil. I just have a little water. The trick is stainless steel pans. In this case, it's not a pan I would normally use, but hey, I'm on the road. This is a non-stick pan. So the trick is a low fire and water. Make sure you heat the pan well first. I'm talking, you can't see me. Heat the pan well first, and then do your food product in it. So I have here the trumpet mushrooms. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead, I should have did this first, but we're going to just do it this way and see how it comes out. I'm going to shred it with a fork, and I'm going to use a salad fork. Notice since I'm in a hotel, I'm washing everything off. And I will tell you, you can see the mountains from my room, which is awesome. All right, there we go. And I'm going to shout out Miss Tabitha Brown here. I got the shredding of the mushroom idea from her. I stumbled across one of her videos, and she was making an imitation type crab dish. And she may have had trumpet mushrooms, maybe not, I don't remember. I really did just stumble across it on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that's a cool way to get your, oops. I'm going to turn the rice down, got some of the rice going. That's a cool way to get, you know, crab-like consistency. She did not slice her mushrooms like I did before I decided to go ahead and shred it with a fork to match up with my jackfruit, but I'm going to go ahead and add some more water to this so it doesn't stick and dry out. I love that the hotel comes with everything. Marriott Residence Inn is really where it's at, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and shred this. You can't really see me shredding. Yes, you can. So you literally just put the fork in and shred it. But this is so thin. This one might not shred. And so I'm not going to worry about it. It'll be thin enough. I'll get the knife for those pieces. And I'm really just going to drop it in with the jackfruit and eat some dinner. It's been a long day on the road. I met some really nice people at Whole Foods, by the way. They were so nice. One thing I noticed, I was a little twisted up leaving the hotel initially, and nobody beeped at me, nobody blew their horn, nobody cussed me out. So different. They just waited kindly, and they saw me trying to get over, so traffic just slowed down. So I would say right off the back, the kindness here in Boise that I have received so far is pretty good. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but it's pretty good. So here you have it. There's a few pizzas that aren't shredded. I'll just slice them down the middle. Those were the skinny ones anyway. And I'm going to just go ahead and add this to my jackfruit. I'll turn this around so you can hopefully see. So it's added. And there's plenty of moisture in here. I did add a little water recently. And I don't think I've ever had trumpet mushrooms. So, quiet as it's kept. We're going to try it tonight. Remember, the jackfruit was already pre-seasoned with garlic, salt, and pepper. Now, I've never had jackfruit this color before. Normally, it's white. I usually get it and it's out of a can and it's white. Also, so I don't know. I think there's some other organic spices in here. They just probably summarized in the term organic spice. I'm going to add a little bit more water to this. I want to make sure it doesn't dry out. I also turned the fire to low. I'm going to turn it back up some so I can get these mushrooms cooking. Now, the last thing I'm going to throw in here is some spinach. I got some spinach. I bought some fresh spinach. Again, I don't have baking soda. So just improvise. Just use a little soap and water. And so I'll be eating spinach. I also have a thing of spring mix. I probably should have got that. But I was in the mood for spinach tonight. So we're going to chop half of this up. After we clean it, because there's definitely mud on here. Definitely. Now I had a tiny bit of water in the sink already, so I'm going to go ahead and rinse off my spinach. I'm going to put on the paper towel so it dries. And I'm going to pat it dry. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I'm going to cook it. I'm going to just eat it raw. We're going to eat the spinach raw tonight. That's what we're going to do. I might lightly touch it up, but... yeah. Got all the bugs off. Yes, we did. I'll dump that water out. Okay. And I'm just, oops. Just gonna roughly chop the spinach, but I think what I'm gonna do this. I'm going to put half on this plate and I'm going to lightly steam that spinach in there. The rest of it I'm going to actually eat. And then I'll come back on and show you once everything is done what it looks like. I just want y'all to know this food is delicious.
I was getting down. I said, I need to let them see how good this tastes. It's just delicious. There's no oil. It's just dry sauteed, which means I just used water in a evenly heated pan and gently dry sauteed the spinach. See, it still has its integrity. And it's just really good flavor all around. Kimchi is great. By the way, shout out to the Whole Foods in Boise, downtown Boise, that welcomed me by giving me, it's called a It's On Us discount, and they gave me my kimchi free. Thank you. I appreciate saving that $6.99 plus tax, whatever it is here in Boise. Thank you for that. So dinner's good. I'm gonna get this eaten, and then I'm gonna go meet some friends. Take care.